Y'all, the struggle is real.
Why are there so many steps?
Theme parks are one thing, but climbing up into the mountains is another.
Like, I need to crawl. I need to like burn some sage at the house. They're evil.
Yeah.
They will literally pluck your eyeballs out.
You better be glad you purdy.
Well, thanks. Your winter chicken dinner.
Hi, Miguel!
I'm gonna give it a shot here. Maybe not. Yep. This might not have been a good idea. Hey y'all, Redneck Road Trips here, and today I'm joined by my beautiful girlfriend Liz from Liz's Travel Journal. Y'all be sure to go check her out over on YouTube as well. And today we're hitting the hills again. We are down here in Slade, Kentucky at Natural Bridge. This state park is kind of close to home. We've been down here numerous times, but we've just never filmed it, so today will be a first for that. So hopefully you guys will join us and we'll have a good time today, and let's get this adventure started. So I've been here several times in my life, but I've never been to the Welcome Center because it's never really been open. So they said it was open today, so we're gonna check it out. Here's a little map. Some of the things you can do. Right there's where we're going today, to Natural Bridge. This is part of it. You can like come over here and see the bridge from a different angle. And we may go through the Nada Tunnel. Some people call it Nada. We call it Nada around here. But it's kind of neat. It's kind of busy today, so I don't know how busy that area will be because it's just one way through the tunnel. There's another look at the tunnel. The bridge in winter time. See what we got over here. It's just kind of showing where we're at. You guys can pause that and read it if you'd like. And I don't know what this is. I guess it's like gonna play some sound or something.
To select a message.
Yeah, something that plays sound, I don't know.
You won't believe.
We'll move on. I'm not gonna fool with that today.
That lady's about to sing to you, honey.
Yeah, it's about to do something, I'm not sure. Over here we've got Sasquatch himself.
It's Sam Squam Tricky.
Looks like some kind of old train car. I don't know if we can actually go in there. There's some kind of signage up here. We'll go up here and check this out and see. Please do not climb on the caboose. You are on camera. I don't know what that, if they mean you can't come down in here or climb up on top of it or what. So we will venture kind of off of this because I don't know. But anyway, we'll go into the Welcome Center here. It's like I said, we've been here hundreds of times over our lives, but never been in here because it's never open when we come through.
They have a farmer's market that's set on Saturdays.
Here?
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's a farmer's market going on then. But anyway, we're gonna go inside. They got a 4th of July tree out here. Different birds. I'm pretty sure that we've been here. That kind of looks like Copper's Falls, but I'm not 100% sure. Different schools to the creatures that live around here. I kind of expect the coyote skull to be a little bit bigger than that, but maybe it's an infant. I'm just out here rocking away. Alright y'all, if you've seen my other hiking videos, you know that I keep forgetting my boots at home. Not today. Today I brought them with me, so I'm going to put them on right quick and we'll hit the trail. Y'all check out this beautiful Chevy. Now I don't know much about cars, so I don't know if it's like a 57 or what, but it's a beautiful car nonetheless. Alright, so we're going to head on. This is the start of the trail here. It's exactly 1 mile to the bridge from here. Which up there in the distance you can kind of see the lodge through the trees. But, and you can actually walk from the lodge up to the bridge itself if you want to do that. It's like 3/4 of a mile, I think, from the lodge to the top of the bridge. Of course, there's also a spot where you can go and take a chairlift if you'd rather do that. But what's fun in that, you know? I mean, I guess if you're not able to walk up the trail, then you know the chairlift would be a viable option. But if you're able, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out and walk, sweat a little bit. It's all good. This is the year of losing weight for us, so you know this is just kind of one of the things that we do to. It's fun and it helps us to lose weight, and we get to see beautiful things. So it's all good. There's a little bit of a, I don't know if this is a pond or a lake or what. I know used to you could ride paddle boats over in here, but it's dried up quite a bit since the days that when we were kids and you could ride paddle boats. I don't know, maybe they still have the paddle boat rental, because I don't know if you could come out here to this part of the lake, but up ahead just a little bit there's a section where I know you could ride the paddle boats, and you know, maybe they still have them there. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. So we'll ease on up around the bend here and check it out. I'll see you guys when we get to the swinging bridge. You can tell that they, you know, this must be kind of a muddy spot when it rains. They had that little bridge built back there. Over there is what they call Hoedown Island. I don't know if they do anything over there anymore, but back in the day they would have like music and they would do clogging and other things like that, and that's where you would actually rent the paddle boats to go out on the lake. But like I said, I don't know if they still do that. I've not actually been over there in a while. I did see them do like an event over there once or twice as a child, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, if you take your time though.
Thank you. Alright, we've made it to the bridge. It's a little shaky. Nothing back there. She doesn't like these shaky bridges. And they make it across. Kind of hard to film and walk at the same time. But we made it. We made it to Hoedown Island. And yes, I don't see the paddle boats anymore, so that looks like that's pretty well dried up. It used to be over in that area right there, but you can kind of tell that, you know, the little lake, pond, whatever you want to call it, is all but gone. And it's so crazy to me because this used to be absolutely full of water, and you could ride those paddle boats down and around and underneath that bridge right there and back out the other side. You can't do any of that anymore. But yeah, over there where they've got those docks, they had paddle boats and the bikes, and now they don't have anything. You know, social media is a good thing because it allows you to keep up with people and current events and stuff, but it's also a bad thing because people don't get out and travel like they used to anymore, so that they can see things like, you know, and get out together and do things like paddle boating. Now they do have a pool over there, I don't know, on the other side of this stage area. I don't know if it's open. Maybe. It's really hard to tell from here. I don't really hear anybody over there, so I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. Because for a pool, you know, you would hear people screaming and laughing. I don't see anybody in it. So yeah, the pool's not even opened anymore. That's crazy to me. Yeah, I don't see anybody in it over there. Looks like here's a little bit of info on the area. You guys can pause that if you want to and read it. And we're gonna move on. But yeah, this place, I mean, it's June. It's the middle of June, and this place is dead. It's really sad. Especially when you consider, you know, I mean, they used to do all kinds of stuff here, and they just don't anymore. Well, apparently they say there's bears up here, but, and I believe it because there's bears around the house, but you don't see them very often. It's not like going to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge where you're almost guaranteed to see some kind of a bear. They're here, but you're not likely to see one. At least not here at the gorge. But anyway, the bridge is 3/4 of a mile from here. So I'm assuming that the lodge, it might have been 1/4 of a mile from the lodge. I don't know. There's a sign. We'll see it when we get up there. Y'all, the struggle is real. We have not even made it up to the lodge yet. And we had to stop and take a breather. Theme parks are one thing, but climbing up into the mountains is another. Especially on a day as hot as today. But anyway, I think we're going to ease on around the trail here. This is a little bit of a flat spot, so we'll ease around through here and see what's up. Now, today we're just doing the basic trail because we're so out of shape. I don't want to try to take on some big long trail, and there's other things we want to do while we're down here too, so we don't spend all day going through some of these places. But now they're very neat. There's a lot of neat locations down here on these trails, but you can hear a waterfall, but you kind of see it down there a little bit.
Why are there so many steps? I feel like that's worse if we was actually walking up the hill.
Yeah, walking up the steps instead of an incline.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the start of the original trail, and it is in fact half a mile. I don't know where I was getting my stats from, y'all. You just have to overlook me. Here's another thing about black bears. Like I said, they're here, but it's very highly unlikely that you'll see one on this trail. At least not for us. Been here many a times and I've never seen one. Alright then. It's straight up. There's no stairs, so how you feel about it?
I need to crawl.
I know. We've just got started, y'all. I guess technically we're about halfway, but we literally just hit the main trail, so we might make it. Okay, guys. We literally have made it to the top of the first set of stairs, and we just had to stop. Sorry we sound like we're dying, especially me, but hopefully we can make it. I might not have mentioned it's like one of the hottest days of the year. This might not have been a good idea. So we stopped here at the first little like rest house. I don't know what you want to call it. It's just a little shed here. It might be a couple 100 feet from where we just stopped at. I'm telling you guys, it is so hot out here today. It's crazy. And something I was going to tell you guys about that I forgot to mention earlier is that because it's so hot, we decided to pack some water in this backpack here. And it was a little bit of a fail. We put it into a Buc-ee's bag inside of this book bag. Let me see if I can screen here. So it's inside of this Buc-ee's bag. I mean, in this book bag, in a Buc-ee's bag. And we found out that this little bag here is, it's supposed to be some kind of cooler, but it's not the kind of cooler that will keep ice from leaking, because it has done nothing but, you can see there where it's leaked out and the bottom of the bag is wet. It's done nothing but leak out all over me this whole hike, which it feels good, but at the same time it sucks getting wet. Over here's a little cave. You know, back in the day you could go into the cave and go through and it would bring you out on the other side of this rock formation. It's a nice little hike down through there, but I don't know if the cave fell in or what, because as you can see down there they've put bars up over the entrance. And I went through that cave once as a child and it felt like it went on forever. So maybe somebody got lost in there, maybe it collapsed, who knows. I don't have any answers for that. We're just up here hiking, guys. We don't come with a lot of facts and knowledge on things. We just kind of do it. Where is the wildlife at, guys? It ain't around here. There's so many people that walk through here that there's not a lot of wildlife. You know, they know to stay away from these trails. This is probably the most visited trail in this area, so you're not going to see a lot of wildlife here. Well, we've made it to the second little rest stop area, and we stopped off for a water break. On a day like today, guys, it's important to stay hydrated. I mean, we're absolutely dying. I want to stop for a minute and talk about these rocks. They always fascinated me the way they're made. I don't know anything about geology or how this is formed like this, but if you do, leave a comment below and let me know. I'm too lazy to get on Google and look it up. I always thought this little section right here was kind of neat too, where it's kind of eroded away or whatever and made kind of like a little hole back in the rock. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I think that may actually be an airplane, but we've been hearing helicopters go over, and that's not something you typically hear here. You know, it's not like one of those places. I don't think, unless it's something they just added, it's not one of those places that has like helicopter tours. So it kind of got me a little freaked, like maybe they're looking for somebody, maybe somebody's failed. I hope not. Well, y'all, we made it. We are at the bottom of the bridge. I don't know how well it translates on camera, so hopefully it looks like what it does to us. It's exceptionally beautiful, as always. It's kind of hard to see with the trees and that, but we'll try to get up here where it's not so shrubbed over. So we've made it up to the end of the trail. This is where the original trail and one of the other trails, I think it's called Battleship Rock Trail. Yeah, this is where it comes out at. And we've done this trail before, but it's kind of long. It's got the Devil's Gulch and Needle Eye Stairway, and they're both really interesting. Sorry I'm out of breath, guys, but we just didn't want to take those two trails today, or that trail. It's too hot for that. So, but anyway, we are right under the bridge. Now let's head to the top. Okay, so here is a sign for Rock Garden Trail and the Skylift Parking. Now, I don't know why you would want to walk down to the Skylift Parking. If you're down there, why wouldn't you just take the Skylift? But, I mean, to each their own, I guess. I'd say it's probably a bit of a challenge, and maybe you could see the Skylift as you're walking down the trail. I don't know. I've never been on that trail, and I don't plan on going on that trail, but hey, you know, maybe it's pretty neat. Who knows? And we're going through this little narrow passageway here. I don't know what the actual name for this little section is, but we always called it Fat Man's Misery, or Fat Man's Squeeze, because as you can tell, I'm kind of a fat man, and it's really narrow. If you're claustrophobic, this little section may not be for you. Let's see. It's getting a little bit tighter. Yep. This backpack I've got on don't help. Usually I can turn sideways and get through it. But we made it. Last flight of stairs, guys. We are almost to the top. It's bright and sunny, and I put sunscreen on before this hike started, but I guarantee you it's every bit sweated off now. We have made it, guys. The top of Natural Bridge. Over there, I think that's called Lookout Point. If you go over there, you can get a good view of the bridge. If you come up here after it's rained, you can notice there'll be like water in these holes here. Just kind of sits up here, but it's not really rained much here in the last little bit, like month or so. And there's a little bit of a better view of the mountains. Let's see if I can give you guys a little bit of a view over the edge. So we have made it across the bridge. Now we're going to Lookout Point. I was going to get the Skylift on the way through, but there was a lot of people there, so we'll just get it on the way back. One good thing about going to Lookout Point from the bridge or the chairlift is that it's pretty much all flat. There's not really any big hills to have to go up or down. There's a couple of little spots, but it's nothing like what it is when you're walking up to the bridge. Well guys, this is one of those happy little accidents. There's nobody else over here. Usually this place is packed. Now that's not to say there's somebody on around the trail, but over here at Lookout Point, yeah, I guess you might be able to see Natural Bridge there in the background, but over here at Lookout Point, there's nobody else but us here. I'll let you guys see what it looks like out through there. Now I can't really zoom. This camera's not made for zooming, so I can't really zoom in on the bridge over there. I can just a little bit, so let's see. Maybe I can get you guys a little bit better of a view over there in the distance. But this is where a lot of people come to take professional pictures of it. And, you know, if they don't have a drone, of course. If you're just over here filming, you know, like on a camera or something, you got a DSLR, mirrorless camera, whatever, this is where you'd come to, you know, get some really good pictures of the bridge. And I know that rock over there has a name, but I don't know the name of it. And we'll walk on around this way just a little bit. You can hear the vehicles running. There's the highway down there. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but right down in there is where the car is parked. So we've come all the way from there up here on this bridge, and you can kind of see even too, I don't know if I can really point it out, but the swinging bridge is like right down in there. I don't know if you guys can see, there are people walking across it right now. But yeah, we came from all the way down there at the road in the parking lot, across that swinging bridge, up through all of these trees, over and onto that bridge over there, around through there, and out here on this little rock. And it does go on around the corner there. I think there's a place out through there that's called Lover's Leap, but it's basically just another view of that, which is a great view, don't get me wrong, but I'm not walking out there for that. We got a couple other things that we're planning on doing today, so I think we're just going to take a couple of pictures, drink some water, and head back. It's so odd, guys. Like, normally there's people over here, like tons of people, because everybody comes over here to photograph the bridge, but it's just us, and it's just been us for like 5 or 10 minutes. It's weird, ain't it? It's peaceful though. You know, we're just sitting here listening to the bugs chirp and do their thing and just hanging out. So, I don't know where you guys live at, but here in Kentucky, where we live, we haven't really dealt with the cicadas much this year. I know they're real bad in Illinois and you know, parts of the Midwest, but we're getting our first taste of them. They're up here on this Lookout Mountain or Point or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's got my ears ringing. They're in the trees all around us, so it's just a constant. Well, you guys could probably hear it. And honestly, this is sounds like maybe 3 or 4 of them. They don't even sound like that many. So I couldn't imagine being where the super packs are or whatever of them, like in Illinois. I don't envy you guys over there right now. Well, we've made it to the sky lift. I could see some people walking way down there on that trail. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I've been on the sky lift 2 or 3 times. It's pretty nice. It's a little scary whenever you get like they are right there going off the edge. That's really scary if you're not used to that kind of thing. And then down there at the bottom as you're starting up the hill, it can be kind of nerve-wracking because it moves so slow. and it's been here forever, so I'm guessing that they keep it up, but I really don't know. But yeah, look at that view out there, guys. It's just, that's a beautiful view. And it's starting to rain, y'all. It seems like every time. That's our luck. Every time that we go to make a vlog, it rains. I don't know why, but we looked at the weather before we came, and it said no rain all day. Like all week, no rain. And it's starting to rain. So we're heading for the car. Hopefully we can get there before the rain hits. But we do have a long way to go. One of the pluses to this rain is it's definitely cooled off a lot. Yeah, we're stuck up here on this mountain. We've probably got like at least 45 minutes to an hour of hiking to go to get off of it. And it's starting to really come down now. Oh, I hope it holds out. Just let us get off this hill. That wind feels good, but you can tell it's blowing the rain in.
I need to like burn some sage at the house and get rid of our bad.
We're gonna have to do something. But I'll tell you one thing, guys. If you're having a drought and you need rain, just invite us to your town. And it's gonna
take care of it.
It's gonna rain there, I guarantee it. Alright guys, we're gonna go back through this little narrow pathway, Fat Man Squeeze, whatever you want to call it. See if I can squeeze back through here. Normally I can turn sideways, but where I have this book bag, it's just hard to do, so. If you got broad shoulders, this is probably kind of difficult for you too. It ain't just about being overweight. Okay, so we've made it to the other side. And that is very narrow right there.
And those steps are slick.
Yeah, my mom actually, back in the day in the 90s, she was coming down through here and curled her ankle over and sprained it and had to be packed by my dad and my uncle back off of this hill. So I remember that very vividly as a child. It was definitely an experience, and I'd say it was really an experience for her. Farewell, Natural Bridge, until we see you next time. So right now, we're coming off of the mountain now, and we're down here underneath the trees, so we can hear it raining, but we don't see it and we don't feel it. As the kids say these days, when we get to Hoedown Island, we're gonna be cooked because there's not really many trees down there, so we're probably gonna get soaked. All right, y'all, so we're still heading down the trail and it's still raining, but we wanted to stop and show you guys this. Like, if you look at the radar there, there's nothing. There's no rain anywhere close to us. Like, there's some way over here, which is, it's a long way away. It's a couple hours from us, but there's nothing where we're at. So we definitely can bring the rain to your town. This trail link for the week, what's your calf? Oh, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but her calf is like quivering from just where we're walking down the hill.
It's embarrassing.
Well, you can't help it. Well, guys, the sun's out now, so things might be taking a turn for the better. We're going to go try to do some mini golf, and I was afraid that we wouldn't be able to, but now that the sun's out, we should be able to go over there now. We're back on the trail going back down to Hoedown Island. But at the end of the trailhead there, they're getting ready to do like a bird show type deal, where they would be talking about the Kentucky birds. And I thought about stopping and watching it, but this one over here is absolutely terrified of birds. And I could just picture it now, like they just had feathers and stuff, but I was looking for them to bring a bird out of one of those boxes, and I can just picture it now. If I'd stayed there and tried to watch that show, and they pulled a bird out, I'd turn around looking for this one, and she would have been halfway down this trail.
They're evil.
Yeah.
They will literally pluck your eyeballs out.
Some birds might be evil, but I don't think all of them are. A bird of prey you definitely don't want to mess with, but I don't think every bird's evil.
My second fear is water, and you're shaking this thing like crazy.
Oh, no, you'll be alright. It ain't gonna fall. Speaking of birds, looks like a crane or something over there in the lake.
That looks like a creepy dinosaur. Look at that.
We are so close, yet so far away from the parking lot. Just gotta get up this last set of steps and we're homebound. So I'm sitting here putting my shoes back on from my boots, and I see my reflection here in the car, and like, you know that you're burnt when you just see your reflection in the car and it's red. I am blistered, y'all. Absolutely blistered. So we made it here to Thrillsville Adventure Golf. So we got a little gift shop, and this looks like something I've seen at Gatlinburg before. Matter of fact, I'm almost certain that I've seen one of these at Gatlinburg.
I'm pretty sure we have a picture of two of the boys sitting
Like at the Three Bears General Store or something. These shirts are kind of neat. Got some of the different camping, or some of the different locations. Natural Bridge, the Native Tunnel, Jump Rock, we've been there. One thing that we're known for here in Kentucky is our Elite. It's a local drink. It's made up the road in Winchester. They got several different flavors here. Sasquatch.
America for generations now.
She said she liked the pumpkin one. She's into Halloween. She's one of those Halloween girls. It's like a Luigi. Look at the cow print. We've got our putters and our balls. Are you ready to get your butt kicked?
Yeah. Might as well say yeah, because I know I will.
Yeah, she's not very good at any sort of golf, but you know, maybe we'll take it easier on her today. Who knows? She might surprise us. She may actually beat me today. Who knows? But here's the golf course. It's relatively new. I don't think it's been here very long. Maybe a year or so. So it looks really well kept up. And we're just really excited to get out here and give it a shot and see how it goes. Alright, so we made it up to the first tee. Looks like we got to knock it around that corner there. So actually, no, we knock it over here on the bridge, across the bridge. I thought it may have went around that corner, but it looks like it goes over to that bridge. I don't know, she may beat me for this. This is pretty, it looks pretty intense or whatever, you know. Pretty complicated. You want to go first? Or you put it on one of those little holes. Yeah, I'll take that stuff.
Have to hit it through that.
You either want to hit it, yeah, that's the best way to hit it, but that's what you want to aim for. See, we can figure it out in a second. Oh, almost. Come on, just tap it in. That's, I thought it was going to go across that thing. Yeah, this is 11 right here. There you go. Just give it a little tap. Oh! Just give it a little tap. Too much of a tap. Wait. I don't think that's gonna work. Just tap it in. I'll count it. Here we go. I'll take it. I think it's neat how they made this little seat here out of a barrel so you can sit down. My only complaint is I wish they had some shade over here. It'd be nice. That might be why you're not doing too good. Is that comfortable for you? Because you're right-handed. Okay. Yeah. You killed it. Just give it a little tap. It'll go over that hill. You're not actually supposed to stop it with the putter. Up. I think it's gonna go. Yay, you did it. I think it's kind of neat how like these steps are made out of rock here. Ooh, look at them golfing skills. Hey, more rocks to climb. It's just like going back up to the bridge yet again, folks. I think I'm winning right now, but we're both doing pretty bad. I'm pretty sure she's cheating, but I'm gonna let her get away with it. She's just pushing the ball into the hole at this stage. Is it really 7? Well, you better be glad you're pretty. I'll let you get away with it. You better be glad you're pretty.
Well, thanks.
Just changing it up, y'all. Let's see what she can do with it. Oh, I'm glad I got that on camera. Lay it to it. Not that much, it'll go over there in the water. There you go. Let's see what it's gonna do. Well, it never came out of the hole. I don't know if it got stuck up in there or what. Oh guys, we found it. It just didn't make it in the hole. Alright. Hit it again. Just tap it and it'll go in. There you go. It's like it's playing ping pong now. There you go. That's a 2-shot.
Get it, honey. Yours actually came all the way through. I don't like you right now.
I can't help I'm good. I'm really not good. I'm just better than she is.
I can make anybody look good. That's the thing.
We don't get enough practice. We like never do this, so.
Now I play me some pool and I can whoop you.
Oh, we may have to give that a shot. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for the golf. What'd you think of it?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Even though I got my butt whooped, it was still fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I'd definitely do this again, and for the price, it can't be beat. I mean, like I said earlier, if you was to do this in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge or Branson or somewhere like that, you know, you're gonna pay a lot more than what we did here for this. So if you guys are down here in the Red River Gorge and then that Slade Natural Bridge area, I definitely recommend checking out the mini golf. I thought this was kind of neat, guys. I don't know if you can hear me over that thing over there, that wacky waving inflatable too, man. But they actually have these slingshots you can rent while you're down here. Y'all, we have made it to probably the most famous place to eat here in the gorge.
Hi, Miguel!
Yep, that's right, Miguel's Pizza. Now, I've not been here in a while. Last time I was here, they didn't have all this extra built on. It was just the yellow part that you see. It's got its charm, though, that's for sure. Guys, we got our pie, so we're gonna give it a shot here and see if it's as good as we remember. All right, I'm gonna let you go first. It's kind of hot, so be careful.
Yeah, that's right.
We may have to let it cool down.
Yeah, the toes is just sliding out.
I'm gonna give it a shot here. Maybe not.
I told you you'd lose your time.
Yeah, that's way too hot. That must have just came out of the oven. No, it's way too hot. We may just have to wait and do a little bit of a review here after a while, because it is really hot. Yeah, we've decided to just take it and go, because it's really hot and we're wanting to get home. It's hot outside, the pizza's hot, and so we're just gonna take it on the road, eat, you know, a little bit later. We'll do kind of what we think of it, but you know, I've had Miguel's Pizza before. It's really good, but it's really greasy, so you know, you may want to take a napkin and dab it a little bit. But obviously they know what they're doing here. They had a line that stretched all the way around the room. I got a little bit of footage of it, but not a lot of the line. But yeah, it just went in a circle all the way around the room and back to the register. So you had to walk around, you had to go to the register, and then walk all the way back around the room and back to the register. That's how many people were there. It was about like waiting in line for a coaster or something. Luckily, we went ahead and ordered ours online, like you should always do, because I wouldn't want to have to wait in line for that, plus like wait another like 30 minutes to get the food. So yeah, if you come here, just go on their website and order it that way. So we stopped in the next town over, and we're gonna try to eat this pizza now. I think it should be cooled off enough. So you wanna give it the first shot?
Yeah, I'm starving. That's really good.
Alright, let me see. I think this is the slice I got earlier. Yeah.
No, it's like that too.
It fell apart, guys. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's a lot cooler. You can actually pick up the cheese and stuff all at once. So, alright. It smells really good. And it is our cheat day, so we don't normally eat stuff like this through the week. So here we go. Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later.
In hindsight, I shouldn't have got that big of a bite because it's taking a little while to chew, but it's really good. It's got really good flavor. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm not really like a big food guy, but I would definitely get it again. What about you?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we almost finished it. It was kind of hearty, and we didn't get all of it in, but we'll save it for later. But anyway, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I think we're gonna end it here. I gotta go get some groceries and then go back to the house and take a shower and cool off. But hopefully you found this video entertaining. I mean, we didn't really know what else to do. We just got back from vacation, so we're just kind of trying to take it a little easy. But you know, if you made it this far through our struggles about dying trying to get up the trail and then complaining about the rain, which, you know, it rained a little bit, but it didn't rain too much. It didn't rain enough to like make everything muddy and wet. It was a good little solid rain for a little while, and then it just quit. So everything was good on that end, and we were just joking, by the way, about all that anyway. But anyway, hopefully, like I said, you had a good time and you'll come back and spend some more time with us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all that other good stuff. And until next time, y'all be good.